So my name is Tanner, and last year I lost 80% of my hearing. So I woke up and I went to turn on the faucet and I couldn't hear the water running. And I was nervous because I'm like, wait, the water's running, why isn't it making noise? And I walked over to the door to open it because I was like, maybe I'm just having a weird morning. And I opened the door and I heard nothing, and got a little flustered, so I went to call my mom because I was like, okay, something weird's going on. And I went to dial the phone, and I kept looking at the phone, and I realized it was on and she must have been talking, but I couldn't hear anything. I'm an engineering student. I need to have my hearing. I need to know what's going on. I have to understand things, and it just really caught me by surprise. Come on. Come on. Now it takes a lot more patience, a lot more practice at lip reading and making sure I have somebody there that's typing for me, or just having my hearing aids in so that I can somewhat at least get 80% of what he's saying or she's saying. But it takes a lot more concentration, a lot more effort. You're excluded a lot because it's like you're a burden on people, which I know is never the case, but a lot of times it can feel like you're a burden when you ask somebody to repeat themselves, or you need a little extra help with something because you just didn't hear what the professor said in class, or just things like that. So Molly is 3 months old, and she will hopefully be a seeing eye puppy. Yeah, you will. What are you doing? So I take care of Molly on Wednesdays while her moms are working. And so she is one of the 3 that I care for during the week because I'm a camper. So one of my favorite things about the organization is that we're kind of the first line to getting these dogs ready to be future service animals. And crazy. It's all volunteer based, and these dogs, when they're finished training, will end up going to individuals for free after people have donated to basically have them raised and everything.
Is that what you're hiding?
Go up! It's too tall!
It is kind of tall.
So Hydro Love is a great organization. We hand out water downtown. I'm actually our prayer coordinator. So my job is to get speakers to come and talk and to just spread some knowledge to our people, and also to encourage them when we go downtown to just spread love, give people water, and just let them know that there's people who are seeing them and that they're seen as humans and that we want to be there for them. There you go.
Are these free?
Yeah, they're free. There you go. Have a great night. So I really love it. Hydro Love is a great organization, and they have been like family to me. So, yeah. So my ASL small group is a great group of people. We have about 12 consistent people who come who are deaf or hard of hearing. We also have interpreters and people who are just interested in the culture that come and participate with us, which has been really incredible because we've had more people coming to visit and just participate with us and wanting to know more about how they can help in reaching this group. Have their own purpose with some kind of crossover. Yeah, I was like, so to have a community that welcomes them and have people outside of just being deaf and hard of hearing is just exponential and like what we expected, especially at the PCM. People are so welcoming and want to know more about ASL and about the culture and about what we're all going through. So it's really great to be around them.
Because there's someone else.
Because it's Sarah, Sky, Rachel. Rachel?
Yes.
Rachel, you and me.
It was totally different because I was kind of like left out because I was deaf and they weren't. I had to work harder just to be more involved with them because I had to understand what they're saying to me, and I was forced to learn how to lip read, and I was forced to how to listen, and I was forced to have it like focus on people because when I was a deaf group, I didn't have to do all of that. It was less work, but as soon as I was in that class, I had to do more work. So I was mentally tired, but after a while, I got used to it. It became a second nature, and I grew apart from the deaf community. I was outside of that group, and I started seeing a lot of difference between the two different cultures. So I was like stuck in the middle, but it's a kind of hard trying to get them to meet at the middle ground. And that's where my experience is, because I'm trying to help people to understand that both sides are not the same. We have different experience, that sort of thing.
Something that annoys me is like when people cover their mouth when they talk to me, and I'm like, I kind of need to see your mouth because I can't just like figure it out naturally. Or like when they start talking like super fast or like start like yelling it at me, I'm like, you yelling at me does not help me hear you better. I guess for people to have a little more patience and understand, like when I ask them, can you repeat that? Like, I'm not trying to like insult them or like hit a pet peeve, as one person told me. But like, I really want to hear what they had to say. Personally, I don't think I would change it. It was a big shift in my life, but I think it was a necessary shift. Being able to have an impact in how they're viewed definitely is an honor, and is incredible to be able to just be with these people and spend time with them. So no, I wouldn't change a thing.